Roar!
Ew.
Jury Duty by Estee. Selection. Please state your name.
Twilight Sparkle.
Your profession?
Well, I'm a graduate student performing extended research while on a grant. I'm also the town librarian for Ponyville.
Very good. Now,
Oh, and I conduct intermittent scientific studies on precognition in my basement, which is really separate from the main research. Plus, I have to head the wrapping up of winter every year. Also, I'm raising a dragon as both a personal and a professional thing because I really want to publish a book about it someday. And there's the element I bear when the princess calls me. I've done some ambassador duties to the Empire. I was sort of in charge of helping them get the games for a while. Can I have a minute? I should really just write you out a list.
Miss Sparkle, are you certain you can take time away from all that to serve on this jury?
Of course I can. I'm very organized. Here, I'll show you.
Your name, please?
Fluttershy.
I'm sorry, but the court stenographer didn't catch that. Again for the record?
I'm Fluttershy.
Miss, no pony heard that. One more time, please.
Heep.
I want to make sure I've got this right. So once the thing gets started, the one at that table is gonna be saying his client is innocent, never did anything, and we've got to let him go, right? And you're gonna be telling us the same very pony did everything, needs to be punished, and we've got to be the ones who say so. Is that the way it's gonna work?
Yes, that's basically it.
Well, fine. Let's just save some time then. Just tell us right now which one of y'all is the lying bastard, and we can all go home.
And there's really no point to picking the alternatives after testimony concludes, is there? It's like studying for a test that no pony actually gives you. It's nice to have the knowledge, but was there really a point? So I thought we could just figure out who they were at the very start, and drawing them randomly? That's just silly. I was thinking we could have a test, an intelligence test. Something which would show us how much they knew about the law, and clearly I would pass because I spent hours studying after I got my summons. Now I'm thinking we should go with the essays for the first round.
Now, Miss Dash, do you know any pony in the courtroom today?
Sure do. Right over there at that big table. Hey over there, remember me? I was at your show, and your other show, and your other show. And I'm going to be working with you one day. Just wait and see.
Miss Dash, you know the defendant?
Well, who doesn't? He's only a Wonderbolt. Come on, who doesn't know every last Wonderbolt there ever was? You're not one of those ponies who doesn't have them all memorized, are you?
But you don't know him personally.
Well, not really. Not yet. All I know is that he's one of the coolest ponies ever, and if he's on trial for assault, then the other pony totally deserved it. That's what the evidence is gonna say, and that's how I'm gonna rule. And that's my sworn duty as a juror, right? To go with evidence. He is self-evidently cool. Good thing you've got me. He needs a jury of his peers, and I'm as close as any pony here is going to get. By the way, do we get nap breaks?
And darling, I don't know how you expect me to take your client seriously. You want him to dress to impress. He has to radiate that air of innocence. Every fiber of his very being must be screaming, I am a pure stallion, victimized by the cruelty of an uncaring world which does not understand what truly happened. And you have put him in pinstriped black? Really, the only way he could possibly look more of a villain was if you had him sitting there prying stones out of his hoofs with a bloody knife you're still going to tell me he didn't use. I want to keep an open mind, of course, but here you've already gone and told us how it all happened before the trial even begins. I don't read a novel from the back of the book. Didn't any pony in law school ever teach you about calming hues?
Please raise your right front hoof to take the juror's oath. I, insert name here,
Hi, insert name here. Oh, that's funny. I should try that out in a day or two. Hi, I'm insert name here. I wonder if ponies would call me that or if they would actually insert a name on the spot. What do you think would they name me? If they didn't know me at all, otherwise they might just say something like, Pinky, you're being random again, except that I just planned this out right now, so that's really kind of unfair.
Miss Pie.
Say, you know some ponies say names of destiny? You know, like how some Pony&Wolf names their filly with something that includes a reference to an occupation, and then that pony gets cutie mark for the job? What kind of a cutie mark do you think insert name here would have? I bet it's a blank form. You'd be really good at filling them out. Or writing them up. Maybe to triplicate. Whoa, that's boring. When I have a foal of my own someday, insert name here is not going to be on the shortlist.
Miss Pie.
Or maybe he'd be a unicorn. Yeah, that's definitely Colt's name. And he'd wind up with a magic power to insert a known name on any pony. And maybe the cutie mark would even change with it. Oh, that's bad. Really bad. Trust me, that's horrible. Okay, still off the shortlist. So where were we? Oh, right. I insert name here. Do solemnly swear. Can I say buck here? And how do I do it solemnly?
Miss Pie.
Plus, the jury box is just so badly designed. I mean, would you look at this? 2 rows of 8 benches? Now, if we assume you wanted the benches to be a little uncomfortable so we'd all stay alert during the trial, you still have to account for the sheer number of times we'll file in and out during extended sidebars, and all the standard breaks. 2 groups of 8 ponies going down 2 rows is just inefficient. Now, if you look at this chart, which I'm calling Exhibit A for practice, you'll see where I've drawn up a sketch showing 4 rows of 4 seats. Much more effective. Now, naturally, any Pegasi on the jury can have the top row, with their flying and saving still more time. So, did any pony get a trial?
No.
No, dear. No-kitty-dokily. No, because all the attorneys were so lame. No. Huh. Weird.
Hello everyone, this is Visual Pony from Pony&Wolf Productions, and I thank you for taking the time out of your day to listen to this video. At this point, I want to thank all of our amazing patrons on Patreon for supporting this channel with their monthly donations and keeping the lights on around here. Now, more than ever, it is important that you support your favorite content creators, because due to YouTube's new content policy changes, we, along with other content creators, had to demonetize a lot of our most profitable videos. For us, those are the Fallout Equestria stories. As you can see on the graph on screen right now, our earnings per video used to be relatively okay. Even though the earnings were never enough for a viable career, it was enough for a good, decent side income. Now we are struggling to pay our bills. If you want to support us for as little as $1 a month, you can do so by clicking on our Patreon link down in the description below. And you can get wonderful perks like, for example, early access to all of our stuff. Sometimes things like this are recorded months in advance. Voice acting lessons from me or Midnight, if you really want to. And you can join our Patreon Discord server. Even though it may look like there's not much going on in there, I am actually checking it on the daily. Thank you for listening to this message, and I wish you a wonderful, wonderful day.